Okay, this is a reading for Gemini. It's your weekly love reading. It's for the 4th week of October. I'll get 3 cards for how you're feeling, 3 cards for how your person's feeling, and 3 cards for the outcome. I'll clarify why they feel the way that they feel, get messages from them, and I'll get you some advice from Spirit. Okay, it's an absolutely stunning Saturday morning. Well, it's just become afternoon here in the UK. Brilliant blue sky, very autumnal, really, really nice. I'm feeling very sluggish. I was still quite anxious from the week, so I just didn't sleep. I worked hard this week, guys. Do you ever I found myself imagining scenarios that don't exist. Well, they do exist, but they haven't, it's not things that have happened, but I was like trying to problem solve it as if it's happened. It's like really high anxiety. I get that when I'm teaching, because it's a lot of responsibility. I think today I'll chill out and have a good sleep tonight. I'm happy it's the weekend. It's nearly Halloween. I love Halloween. I absolutely love it. Love autumn. Okay, spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Gemini's highest good. How is Gemini feeling in this 4th week of October with regards to the one they're thinking of, dealing with, or manifesting in? Three cards, please, for Gemini. How's Gemini feeling? Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, that could be someone with either no communication, so you've gone silent, or it can be someone who's using harsh words. Okay, swords are communication. The Queen of Swords in the upright would be someone who's intelligent, a fantastic orator. They do their research. Knowledge is their power. Okay, verbiage is their power. When it's reversed, it's either blocked communication, like someone stops talking or stops communicating, or it's communication that's harsh. Yeah. Aggressive, painful, hurtful. So you're not happy about something, Gemini. It doesn't matter whether it's a queen or a king. It just means that in the upright, if it's a queen, they'd be in their more feminine energy, so they'd still be quite a nurturer and look at the wider picture and consider people around them. If you're in your more masculine energy, and that a man or a woman can be in their more masculine energy at that moment, we lean into different, feminine and masculine energies. It's like a pendulum swing. It changes according to our mood, or like if we're under a lot of stress or in difficult situations, we might become a bit more masculine, more assertive, more single-minded, less focused on the wider picture. Two more, please. Okay, we've got a combination. The Devil reversed. The Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Magician reversed. And the Strength. The Devil upright is captivity, chained, you know, to our addictions, our obsessions, our bad habits, our dependencies, whether it be on people, substances, certain behaviours, coping mechanisms. That's reversed. So someone's trying to break away from... I mean, we've got the Knight of Pentacles reversed, so I think they're trying to avoid investing into the wrong people. I think you're trying to avoid, because these are your cards, I think you're trying to avoid investing into the wrong people. The Magician reversed is someone that feels like they don't have any of the tools that they need to succeed. The Magician, when it's upright, is someone who has all four aces. They have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Swords. They have the intelligence, they have the money, they have the empathy, they have the passion, you know, the endurance. When it's reversed, you see, it's like a card trick when it's upright. When it's reversed, it's like, you know, all stormy, rain, you know, like a flash flood. And we've got an infinity sign in the middle there. So we're constantly having, you know, moments of strength, moments of weakness, where we feel like we can make our dreams come true, or we feel like we can't. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is someone who offers something monetary, like a date, or they have an idea that they'd like someone to receive from them. You know, like, maybe we should date. Always with a view to having a relationship, you know, and a happily ever after. They're not passion-based. They're very practical. They invest, okay? It's a person of solid character. When that's reversed, someone doesn't want to offer that, okay? They don't feel like they've got the tools to succeed. They're trying to get out from constraints of, like, negative coping mechanisms or some kind of person they're codependent on. And you're trying to be really strong, okay, in order to do that. So I think you're fighting the urge to contact someone you shouldn't, you know, or break habits or generational, you know, sort of repeating patterns within your family. I'm just going to pause the reading and I'm going to get a hot water bottle. It's that time of the month and I'm just really achy. Hang on. Oh, I've just remembered I had a Galaxy Ripple in my bag as well. Sorry, there's work going on outside the house, so you will hear a little bit of drilling. One more, please. Right, we've got the Queen of Cups reversed. Someone who's cold, cut off, or over emotional, you know, like acting out, over emotional. When the Queen of Wands is upright, she's the ultimate empath. She's very calm. There's water beneath her, but it's just lovely, like, ripples, you know. There's nothing stormy, there's clear skies. She's very calm, very zen. No matter what's thrown at her, there's a veil of calm, okay? Like a duck, okay, with the feet going below the surface, but appears just to be gliding along. A nurturer, okay? Someone who will absorb negative and give out positive. Very much concerned with the wider family, okay? It's a queen, so in the feminine energy, whether it's a man or a woman, because you've got that reversed, I'd say you're either cold or over emotional right now, okay? You're trying to kind of go against your urges, something that's the devil, something that's tempting for you. Right, your person's got the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is when you want or you believe that you and your person each, you know, are offering a cup. You each have a cup of emotion for one another. I don't really get that because you're feeling really upset, really distressed, like you need to, you know, pull away from something. This person sees like equal emotion. They feel it's a healthy love, you know. Two is a number of balance. Judgment reversed. Three of Pentacles reversed. The Hanged Man reversed. Wow, the Page of Wands reversed. And the Five of Wands reversed. It's all reversals. Let's go through one at a time. Right, the Judgment reversed. The Judgment, when it's upright, is a call to action. It's making things right. This person feels that something needs to be made right. There's a lack of cooperation. Three of Pentacles upright is working together. It represents cooperation in general, but can also represent workplaces specifically. So we've got a lack of cooperation. Stubbornness. The Hanged Man, when it's upright, is someone who's chosen to hang themselves in suspense, you know, like a bat, so they can think before they act. They want to see things from a different perspective. It's a very intelligent, you know, move to kind of stop and think, well, let's look at this from another angle. It's a problem-solving kind of attitude. When that's reversed, it's someone who's being really stubborn and short-sighted. They're refusing to see things from another perspective. So maybe that's how they think you're being. Page of Wands, when it's upright, you see the mountains. They have that stick and they're ready for a long journey. They're excited for the journey. The stick is phallic, okay? It represents passion, excitement, enthusiasm, adventure. He's, you know, he's eager to get started on this new adventure, this new cycle. When it's reversed, it's the opposite of that. So it's someone that doesn't want to start a new cycle. This is starting to make sense to me now, okay? So this is someone who's stubborn. They won't see things from a different point of view. I think that that's what they believe you're being, okay? We've got the Five of Wands reversed. When it's upright, it's conflict. Either conflicted emotions within you or arguments and physical fighting with people external to you, okay? Now that's reverse, so it's avoiding arguments. So you might be someone that is not talking right now. You might believe that this person's bad for you. And you might be someone who's, unemotional. That's how they see it. I'm not saying that's how you're being, but that's how they're perceiving things to be. Okay? I know that because they have the Two of Cups upright, so they think that you guys love one another, and this is silly. You can get past this. Love is enough. That's what this person believes. But you believe something about this is toxic or, is not good. One more for your person then. The Death card. End of a cycle. Scorpio energy. That's the major arcana for Scorpio. Scorpios are emotional, possessive, passionate, loyal. They feel things very strongly. They do not let go of people easily. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, okay, Gemini. We've also got Wands, Pentacles, a bit of earth, bit of fire, a lot of water because we've got Cups and the card of Scorpio. You've got Swords, fire, you've got air, fire. It's interesting, isn't it? Because you're thinking more, it's like communication and logic. I mean, you are Gemini, so you are an air sign. They're thinking more sort of emotionally. You've gone into the masculine and they've gone into the feminine energy. They just believe that whatever problems you've got, they can overcome it, but you don't seem happy at all. It could also be that, not that you think this person is toxic, but that you have some kind of habit, addiction, behaviour, like maybe you shut down when there's something wrong. You don't like to talk about how you're feeling, unhealthy coping mechanisms. We've all got them. No one's perfect. Maybe, your person just believes that it's just a phase, or it's just, a bit of poor mental health, or it's a bit of something, but it'll be okay. But you seem to be really not happy, I would say. Let's get 3 cards for the outcome. Yeah, self-imposed imprisonment, all swords. This is you, okay? Because your person is convinced that everything's going to be fine. Are you ruminating on stuff at the moment? 4 of Wands, stability. Okay, I think this is your person because they've got all wands. They've got the page, excuse me, the page of wands. They've got the 5 of wands reversed, so they're avoiding arguments, okay? They want to keep the peace. They want to regain stability. Wow, the Ace of Pentacles. Well, an ace is a gift from the universe. It's a major leveling up. You may get a helping hand from the universe. You know, something materializes like inheritance or a better job, a better paying job. Pentacles is financial, so, you know, imagine that's a big lot of money. Better earnings, anything that you've caused or may have manifested in your 3D reality through hard work, you know, putting your CV out, going for promotion, securing a loan for work to be done on the house. You may have been lent money, you know, from parents to acquire a property. I don't know. Let's clarify. Why is your person... You know how you're feeling, so I'm not going to clarify your cards. Why has your person got the 2 of Cups? Upright. Self-righteous, two-faced, unpredictable, dream world. Acts spiritually superior, condescending or preachy. Two-faced, playing with your emotions is insincere, not who you think. Unpredictable, never know what they'll do. Unreliable, live wire. Dream world, living in a fantasy land, illusions, not real love. They could be, you know, totally wrong, and this could be toxic. Maybe they're, you know, Scorpio's a fixed sign. Scorpios find it difficult to let go. If they're not Scorpio sun, they could have heavy Scorpio placements. Scorpions find it difficult to let go. They're a fixed sign like Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. And yeah, they're a fixed sign, so change is really, really difficult for them. That, or they think that's what you are. Why have we got the 3 of Pentacles reversed? Closed off, not emotionally available, distracted, hurt in the past. You're holding grudges. Exposed, fragile heart, too open, in danger of heartbreak. They think you're, you know, you're sensitive. You are holding on to stuff from the past. Maybe that is your bad habit, you know, is to like hold on to things for too long or bring things up that have already passed. Cuts both ways. Good and bad aspects, mixed blessing, division. Yeah, you might have a tendency to fall out and not see eye to eye. Now, my dad's a Gemini, and he can be amazing to go to. If you are really upset, he will give you the nicest advice. He's really good at comforting you, and, you know, he's just got solid advice. Very, very intelligent air sign. But then, like, other things that he does can be, like, really insensitive in some ways. Like, he's got perfectionism, and, like, you can't cope, you know, if there's, like, 3 pieces of leaf on the carpet, and you might have been out walking for charity, but if you come in the house and you get 3 pieces of leaf on the carpet, that's not okay, apparently. So it's just really weird. I can find him to be quite offhand at random times, you know, and he's got to be right about everything. I hope he doesn't listen to this. He's got to be right about things. There's his way of doing it, or it's wrong. You know, it's very absolute. And then he can be like the softest, nicest person, like processes emotions really healthily. It's very, very calm. Until he's not. Then But yeah, Geminis are interesting. He's got Virgo moon, so that's where the perfectionism comes from. Yeah, something about the two of you, you rub each other up the wrong way, or you clash. I'm sure this air energy is you, this 8 of Swords, self-imposed imprisonment. You know, you're not actually trapped, you're like trapped in your thoughts. Adrift. Not willing to settle down or be responsible, time to commit and put down roots. Oh, interesting, because we've got time to commit and put down roots, then we've got a house, and we've got the money to obtain a house, haven't we? Interesting. This can represent a house or a public union, like marriage, okay? Very, like, extreme stability, you know, marriage, a home, kids. Perhaps you've been arguing about moving to the next level, you know, when to do it, how to do it, have you got the money to do it, is it the right time? All of these things are really stressful, aren't they? Money causes a lot of arguments, and trying to get a house in the UK, there's just no property available. It's such a slow moving market. People can gazump you. It's just, I've never known, you know, anything like it. It just doesn't work like that in other countries. They're not allowed to do stuff like that. And there's lots more property available. Undecided, choosing between lovers competing for affection. Well, that's not okay. That's not okay, is it? That is not okay. Forgiving. They didn't mean to hurt you, but you're holding on to it. That's what I said. Forgiving helps you get past it. So in the past, this person might not have been serious about you, and now they want to level up. You're like, what the hell? Up in the air, not able to make solid plans, flighty, ungrounded. Mirror. Reflects your own issues. Like attracts like. We've had that here as well. We had cuts both ways. There's good and bad about the two of you as a duo. And you actually have some of the same poor habits, but I feel like you're trying to break free from yours. But it seems like your person's kind of a bit more airy-fairy about stuff. They're making it all smoothed over. You know, we don't want to paper over cracks. We need to deal with stuff properly. Like attracts like. Flighty. Not willing to settle down. Maybe you've got into a thing where you sort of like say this isn't set in stone and like, you know, I don't know if I want this. Could be like a bumpy road that you're constantly on. You know, it's never plain sailing. Why the Ace of Pentacles? Teasing. Dangling partial truths, needing answers, shifting. Yeah, like, are we leveling up? What are we doing? Are they teasing about, you know, getting a home together? Are they teasing about getting married? Because people do that. They're like, oh, I'll give it a rest, you know, like, why are you bringing that up again? And that, I can imagine that would cause a lot of arguments, like, because then you're like, well, I don't think I want this then. If you're like saying now that you're not going to propose, or if you're saying now that we're not going to get married for years, or why do we need to, or if you're saying now that, you know, you want to get a house before we get married or something like that, why should someone financially invest with you into a property so you look better for status reasons, but not be given the accolade of a public union, a public declaration of love? You know, people go like really financial with stuff these days, but everyone has their reasons and people place different amounts of value on stuff. I'm just saying these are the reasons that we fall out. Okay, give me one for unpredictable. Never know what they'll do, unreliable. Okay, I think it's arguments about commitment, guys, like moving to the next level. Awakened rebirth. Become conscious, stay aware, and embrace the renewal of your essence. Divine union. Use the wings of empathy to bring love and harmony. So I feel like, you know, this person, that was for the Two of Cups card. That's how they feel. They feel that you two are a divine union. Okay, they do want to move to the next level. So if they joked about it or said something dumb, because you were going on about it too much, maybe that's the Devil card, as you were going on about wanting a ring, or going on about, you know, like, well, how long are we going to be engaged for, or going on about, well, when are we going to get a house? I don't want to, you know, keep waiting. You know, people can act out and say, well, I don't think I am going to get a house with you, or I don't think we need to do that. And then it sends everyone into a tailspin. Swept away, caught up in the romance, or clearing out emotions. What? Caught up in the romance or clearing out emotions? Is that like when you're not sure someone's like for real, or they're just like being airy-fairy, like enjoying the distraction of a new relationship? Cuts both ways, good and bad aspects. Mixed blessing, division. Now this came up sideways. Playful innocence. Embrace a childish spirit where baby steps lead to joy, not seriousness. Now that's interesting. Capricious. Children are involved or someone is being immature. Look, and that clarified cuts both ways. So someone's someone's got a more playful attitude and someone else has got a more like, well, I want to know what time frame we're working with here. When are you going to propose? When are we going to move in? You know, when are we going to have children? When are we going to, you know, do all this stuff? How long have I got to wait? This can certainly be an issue, okay? Fluttering heart. Your passion leads you to the love you desire. So, you know, if you're someone that likes to be cut loose and footloose and fancy free, you know, for some reason when we find the one, we sort of change our attitude. And I don't think there's like a right time or a right age to settle down. I think you meet someone that makes you feel secure, proves to you that they really love you, that they're not going anywhere, and then you start thinking like that, especially if you've got the financial circumstances and you work well together with money. It's being with someone who's bringing those things to the table as much as you are, and you work really well together. That's when you start going, oh my God, we could actually get a house. You know, so it's not really about, well, I'm this age and I thought I'd have a house by now, or I'm this age and I thought I'd be married by now. You got to look at it as like, how well are you two functioning together? Because if there's arguments all the time, should you be getting a house together? Should you be getting married? Should you be having a baby? People are too conscious of, you know, putting a date on when, you know, what age they want to be married by, you know, who they want at the wedding. It shouldn't be about that. It should not be about that. You experience a relationship together, and if it functions well and it's just easy and it just flows and you're both good with money and bills getting paid, money's getting saved up, you know you've got a functional relationship and you should move to the next level. But you guys seem to be arguing. So, you know, I would like seriously think about whether it is time to move to the next level, or you actually need to let this play out a bit more naturally. Dance of souls. Be vulnerable and let your two hearts intertwine. Love blocks. Dismantle hidden barriers to real intimacy and trust. Yeah, we've got to make sure that this love is secure on a very, you know, strong foundation. And it is that way when both are committed, both are feeling good about things, both trust, you know, and feel that they can rely on each other. So if it doesn't feel like that, then don't do it, you know. But have calm conversations. Don't, you know, don't get het up and then like not be able to express yourself properly. Has too many issues and dark moods, abusive. So there is a lot of dark cards here, and I am a little bit like, people think because they've bought a house they're always going to be together. It doesn't mean that at all. Okay, if anything, it'll just catalyse the breakup. Same with marriage. They think they get married and they'll be together forever, then everything will be perfect. It'll catalyst the breakup, you know, the divorce. Okay, sorry Gemini. I didn't realise that my phone had run out of battery. Okay, so the Ace of Cups came out. They do see you as a divine union, okay, a divine counterpart. They hold you in high regard, but they're too afraid to talk to you. There's a sense of using romance as a distraction. Being too open, in danger of heartbreak, being closed off, not emotionally available, distracted, hurt in the past. Okay, so they like to keep it light. They love telling you how much they love you, but they don't like talking about when things are bad, when things are tough, okay? We've got cuts both ways, good and bad aspects. Mixed blessing, division, capricious, children involved, or someone is being childish. You matter. I imagine you naked. They really fancy you. They think that you can do better than them. They do want more balance. They don't want any more arguments. They are scared to move to the next level. They think that you should slow down. Okay? That's where I got up to, and then I realised the camera was out of battery. Right, they're manifesting you. Fluttering heart, your passion leads you to the love you desire. Not willing to settle down or be responsible. Time to commit and put down roots. You're wanting to move to the next level. I worry about us a lot. Phrase and heart. Empathy and warmth melts barriers for true connection. I would do anything for you. I just dream and wish for everything. Time to ground yourself. Too many anger issues and dark moods. Abusive. Maybe. Love blocks. Dismantle hidden barriers to real intimacy and trust. I do think there's some issues to work through before you move to the next level, because, you know, when you're having problems like this, it's much better to stay as you are and continue to work on it and see if it can work than, you know, invest in a property together and get locked into a contract together, then have a big public, you know, wedding and, you know, declare to everybody that you are, you know, a really like nicely functioning couple, and then it's just going to be a catalyst for the end. People think that when they get married or they get a house together, that means everything's going to be perfect from there on in. It doesn't go like that. Your relationship is either free-flowing and just easy, effortless, or it's problems and drama, you know. So I wouldn't force this next level of commitment, Gemini, not at this time. Let's get you some advice. What's your advice for Gemini, please? Herbs. Nature's gifts are abundant. Utilise herbs for healing and magic. Yeah, take a deep breath. You know, herbs like burning sage, it's very like antibacterial, okay? Very cleansing, antiseptic. Makes you kind of breathe with your full like diaphragm, okay? And release all those muscles in every part of your body, right down to the rectal muscles. When they're tense, it means you're nervous, you're in fight or flight mode. You need to get out of that, and you need to fully like breathe in the sage, breathe out, and just, you know, surrender all this to the universe. Let it play out. Don't try to force things. Don't try to push, you know, those cogs and make them turn faster. Just let things flow, okay? That's my advice. Right, I hope that resonated. If it doesn't resonate whatsoever, please don't claim it as your reading. When you watch tarot, if you're like, shit, that's what's going on with me at the moment, it's like, a reading for you. But if it's absolutely not what's going on, you're in a perfect relationship, or you're totally single and you've got no idea who that would be about, it's just not for you, okay? You can check out your other placements. You can cross-watch the sign of your person. If it did resonate, please like, share, subscribe, follow, repost. We are up to 71 YouTube subscribers as of today. That's definitely going to be more over the next few days. Can't wait to get to 80, then 90, then 100. It's really exciting, and thank you to every single person. I get every notification, so I know who's reposting, I know who's supporting the channel. You know who you are. Like, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.